Art, let's just jump right in. You're the Chief Market Strategist at Jefferies. What's the goal of the conference?
Well, this is going to be an amazing conference. It's the largest life science conference that's held in the country. And the amazing thing about this is we get 300 companies in one place at one time. So 2,000 investors actually can come and look under the roof of some of these companies and see what they're doing and see what's there. So these companies,
300 companies, 2,000 investors,
and it all happens.
And they're all here, right
here. Yeah, it sounds like they're right behind us.
Yeah, they're right behind us.
And so the exciting part about this is there's so many new companies out there that investors just haven't had a chance to sort of dig into and find out what's going on. There's a lot of innovation going on, and obviously that's going to drive a lot of M&A. So I think one of the themes that we're going to be talking about today is the kind of consolidation that's going on. Everyone understands the large cap pharmaceutical companies have patent cliffs.
And 2012, the year that all these, like Lipitor, no longer patent protected.
Exactly. A lot of blockbuster drugs. There's a half a dozen blockbuster drugs that just come off patent. So large cap pharmaceuticals have to go out and find these diamonds in the rough that are out there. There's going to be a lot of them here today, and investors are going to get a chance to talk to them.
What kind of names come to mind? What kind of businesses are the Pfizers and the Mercks looking for?
Well, there's going to be, I think you look at that in three ways. First of all, biosimilars. Now, biosimilars obviously are the generics for biotech companies, and that's going to be an interesting theme out there. Also, companies that have interesting drugs, especially in oncology, that have gotten
oncology meaning the study of cancer.
The study of cancer, right? That have gotten to phase 2. So there's 3 phases in approval process at the FDA. If you've made it past phase 2, all of a sudden you've got a target on your back because it looks like you're going to get there. We've got a very tough FDA right now, but once you pass phase 2, I think there's a lot of hope that you're going to add to the pipeline that needs to be filled by these large cap pharmaceutical companies.
And of the 300 companies that we've got here, we're going to be hearing from them all week, or I should say for about 2 days. What are some of the names that jump out as candidates, and how many of those 300 are possible takeouts, guys with exciting new drugs that might change the world, that might make investors a little money?
Yeah, I think it's hard to know. We're going to find out as the day wears on. Now, remember, we're just coming off of ASCO, which was this weekend.
Cancer conference this weekend.
Conference. There was a lot of buzz coming out of that. And
Bristol Myers was up yesterday. Celgene was up yesterday.
Very, very good points. And the interesting thing about that is typically ASCO has got a lot of scientists. They present a lot of data, but you don't get a chance to talk to management afterwards. What we have here today is the management. You actually say, okay, now your stock is doing this. What do you think about your success in 2010, and what we should be looking out for the types of companies you'll be looking at?
Now, in terms of types of companies, there are some large cap guys here, some small cap guys. Kind of what's the mix that you've put together of the 300?
Yeah, that's very true. It's very easy to get a lot of large cap companies because the large cap pharmaceutical companies really run the business. But directly below that, the sort of $1 billion down to $100 million market cap companies, there's some very exciting stuff. Now remember, Genentech and Celgene and Bristol Myers used to be $100 million market caps. We hope we're finding the next one here this week.
Yeah, we sure do. Guys, we're going to be here all day. Again, 9 CEOs, head of the FDA, and it's only on Bloomberg.